CBS 4 presents this year's all-virtual Girls in Science event at cbsdenver.com, inspiring girls to learn and explore STEM careers now and in the future. Sponsored by Xcel Energy, committed to delivering net zero gas service by 2050. This is how the future is made. You, us, together. Now, let's meet the mentor.
I'm Lauren Gilland. My title is Senior Director of Colorado Gas Operations. I think what sparked science for me, most importantly, I started playing piano when I was 4 years old.
When they were 4 years old, I taught them how to read music.
Played for many years and competed across the state of Texas.
And she won several times.
Music's been a part of my life for many years.
I think Lauren became a perfectionist, and now that she's in this job, it's probably a very good thing.
I think it's a really big part of your drive as a kid and a girl in science or any type of motivation that you have. I think as many kids, we're not sure when we start college of what we want to do with our lives, and so it was kind of fact finding of what should I do, and my dad encouraged me to really look at something different, right? Look at a utility business, look for a company that could give you different opportunities as a female.
She transferred into engineering, which surprised me because I said, wow. And from there, that kind of led into her career, which she's into now.
So what's going on, guys?
We just got a grade 1 at the riser.
I oversee our natural gas side of distribution. We want to make sure that we're providing that safe and reliable product to all of our customers in the community. Xcel, that's what we're known for is electricity, but we also have natural gas. We also have wind. We have solar, and there's a lot of different, we're a full provider of utility services. My main focus is natural gas, which we want to provide that clean and reliable source to all customers in the community. A lot of people don't understand what is natural gas, what is electricity, how does it work, and ever not really thinking about these types of roles for their kids. Natural gas is what heats our homes, helps our restaurants, cook great foods for us in the community. Natural gas keeps you warm. So STEAM plays a role in what I do is really looking at, we work with many different parts. I oversee operations and lead a team of operations group, but we also work with chemists, we work with scientists, we work with engineers, we work with all different parts that actually help us do our job in operation.
519 to trouble truck.
621 arrived.
I can go out with our gas emergency response group.
Got a grade 1 at the riser here.
Who helps respond to any calls that a customer makes. Hey, I smell gas at my stove, or I smell something outside and I want someone to come take a look, so I could go on a ride along with them. I could be on a construction site where we could be installing new pipeline, and I think for me being a woman in this role has really brought a lot of cultural dynamics and teamwork, as well as looking at different ways of thinking about how we do our business. Anybody can do this job. We're going to do an activity of rocks that trap gas experiments.
The water might get trapped a bit.
My daughter, she's 11. She definitely wants to learn about what I do. It's important for her to not only be a part of understanding what we do as her parents and her mom, but ultimately what else we do outside of our day-to-day jobs at Xcel as well.
Let them do their own thing. If they have an interest in something, let them do it.
And not be afraid to expose them to things along the line.
Live your passion. Look at what you love. Do you love working with people? Do you love doing experiments? Do you love being out in nature? There's a lot of opportunities for anyone to do all different types of jobs. So I would say find your passion and go with it.
Learn more about Xcel Energy and careers in natural gas at xcelenergy.com. Xcel Energy, committed to delivering net zero gas service by 2050. This is how the future is made. You, us, together.